I write every day, and I'm fascinated to learn all I can about those who make their entire living this way. This morning found me reading through an interview with a local legend, Richard Paul Evans, best-selling author of The Christmas Box. What caught my attention most was what Richard said had made him interesting to the media makers. He said, "We do not succeed in spite of our obstacles and challenges. We succeed precisely because of them." To explain, the editor of The Christmas Box once told Richard, "Everything you did seemed to hit an obstacle and fail. I don't know how this happened. It's like your book was built on failure." And Richard agreed and added, "It was. I was turned down by every publisher I took it to. I was turned down by the distributors. When I got into the national market, I was turned down by all the TV people. It's like everything went wrong over and over and over." Richard commented that this was what had to happen because, in his words, when it finally got to the level where the book took off, the story wasn't, "What is the Christmas box about?" The press didn't care about that. And indeed, when he appeared on the Today Show and in publications such as Time Magazine, Newsweek, and the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal, the talk wasn't about the book. People wanted to know who this guy was who had been rejected by every publisher he approached. They were fascinated that he would put his book out there and with no experience come from nowhere to number 2 on the New York Times list. Richard became interesting to the media because of his ability to move around obstacles. He became successful because in those gut-honest moments when how much he cared was being tested, he always cared more about his book's success than the challenge that was in his way. I am inspired by the valiant, undaunted belief Richard had in his vision. He worked at it until it became true. I, like most entrepreneurs, have big, audacious ideas and goals of my own. And this story gives me courage and hope to keep believing in myself and my ideas, even in the face of what seems like iceberg-sized challenges. What does Richard's story hold for you? I'd love to know.